Louisiana beer reviews. Beer 30 Ice. Premium beer. Beer 30 Ice was introduced around 2008, but it's hard to say because you're not going to find out anything on the Melanie Brewing Company Facebook page. They don't even have a website. It is brewed by Melanie. It's actually brewed at City Brewery, but it's owned by Melanie Brewing Company of Cincinnati, Ohio, or Gary, Indiana, depending on where you look, because there's no real you can't really find out. But I don't know, this says Cincinnati, so this is making me think it might be brewed at that brewery in Cincinnati where they brew the Little Kings. That could be, because they contract all their brewing out, so you'll never find out with this sort of outlaw brewing company. It's 5.5% alcohol, I think. Gets a D on Beer Advocate. I gave it an F when I had it once last year, 2010. But it only has 21 reviews overall. It gets a 0 on Rate Beer and 40 reviews, so the Beer and Me gave it a very, very, very low rating. So we're only talking about 62 reviews on all three of the major review websites. I do know this about Melanie Brewing. It's owned by Jeff Sisko, Nick Seaver, Mike Bella, and Jamie Schultz. Did find that out. And I'm going to say, you guys put out some strange beer. I felt shame yesterday because I reviewed the, look at this, it's warming up. I reviewed the MX Ice High Gravity Malt Liquor, and I was building it up like it was going to be so terrible. But then at worst, it was only average. It wasn't bad. It was just average. So, but it was weird. It was the most non-malt liquor I ever had. It did not taste like malt liquor, much less high gravity malt liquor. It just tastes like beer. Like, I thought it tasted like Keystone Premium. I don't know what the deal was with that. I don't know how this is going to be, but let's get it started before it warms up, because it is very hot out here this morning. I'm expecting the worst, and I'm hoping for, I know I won't get the best, but I'm hoping for tolerable. Yeah, a lot of smoke with this beer. It's overflowing. Typical American lager, super thick head, clear, golden appearance, lots of bubbles streaming up. Gotta give it that. Lots of bubbles, and lots of very fine particulate matter. But you're going to see that in a lot of beers, even if they're filtered, when it's under this intense sunlight. All right, go ahead with the smell test with this guy. Picking up grain, probably, I don't know, I'm saying corn, but it's barley. I'm thinking it's more barley than corn, but it's something wet, like wet barley. It's hard to describe, strange. But it's not that foul roof and tar aroma I had picked up last year when I bought the Beer 30 Ice 6-pack 12-ounce cans on US Highway 1 in northeast of Baltimore. That was really just horrible. Maybe they worked on it. People might have complained. Let's see. Yeah, really just that strange wet grain. Not a bad aroma, really. It's just different. Let's go with the taste on this. Okay, so we lost the roof and tar. Big improvement, big improvement. You still get an overly watery beer. that funny grain flavor, which you can't tell if it's corn or barley. Some sweetness to it, not a good sweetness, kind of a, I don't want to say a sickly sweet, just a, I don't know, cheap sweet. This is hard to describe. The mouthfeel is light and watery, and the finish is crisp and refreshing and pretty dry, but I find it's not quite as dry as like regular American style lagers, you know, other ones like Pabst and Coors and Budweiser and Miller High Life. It's a little bit less dry. Well, I think they've done some work on it, because last year, I don't know if I got a bad batch, but I don't know, it had this grape soda, flavor profile. It had the roofing tar smell. I don't know what the deal was with that, but I had to drink. Of course, I wasn't going to throw it away. I had to go and drink the whole 6-pack. It's a recession, so that's my excuse, you see. All right, still got those bubbles screaming up the middle. Let's see about the hop, if there's any hop bitterness. Well, actually, there is some hop bitterness at the end. Hey, this is 2 days in a row I've tried a Melanie Brewing product, and I didn't gag, and I didn't think it was horrible. Is this good? I'm not going to go to that extent. I'm not going to, take it to that. Look at no lacing. Let's see. It's really not bad. It really is not bad. I don't know. I'm shocked. And they came out with these 24-ounce cans about a year ago. Before that, they really just had the 12-ounce cans. And usually the beer 30 is sold in 30 packs. That's why they call it beer 30. It was a distributor actually asked Melanie, could they come up with a 30-pack cheap beer, because they were already making money with their extensive high gravity malt liquor line. So they did come up with the beer 30 light and the beer 30 ice. And I saw it this spring in LaPlace, Louisiana for $10.99 a 30-pack, the light. They don't have the ice around here. $10.99 a 30-pack, okay? So that's about as cheap as you're going to find beer these days. But now I don't see it sold anywhere around here. It's like it was there, and they told the stores told me it was really selling fast, and it was a big hit. And now the two places that I saw it, they aren't carrying it. I don't know if they're just out or what. I'm gonna have to ask them. It's strange, but anyway. There's a lot of sweetness with this, a lot, but I'm not getting that grape soda. Too much. Okay, I'm gonna go with a B- on this. It's actually sort of good. Actually sort of good. So give it a second chance for the price, if you can get it for $10.99 a 30-pack, of course. If it's gonna, you don't know about the consistency though. See, you might go buy one and it tastes like roofing tar, but if I knew it was going to taste like this, and they had the ice, not the light, and I could get it for $10.99 a 30-pack, yeah, I'd buy it. I would really buy it. I can't believe I'm saying that. I would buy a Melanie product. Will I ever do a video review of Earthquake? I can't see that occurring. I'm too scared, frightened, cowardly to do that. Okay, anyway, laissez-les bon temps roulé. This is shockingly a sort of good beer. And I don't know what to say. I'm very, after yesterday and today, I gotta go. I got a lot of things to work out in my head now. All right, y'all come on down to New Orleans.